On today's segment of BNP Talk Tank, we'll be discussing whether or not the political charge divide in our nation has taken a toll on our small hill community. Republicans and Democrats are starting to take a much stronger political stance, resulting in a facet disagreement and divide between individuals in our country. No one can simply seem to get along these days due to these political differences. Yes, both sides have always disagreed on topics. However, ever since the past election, tensions have only been escalating between the American people. Three hot topics that have caused great controversy in America are the debate over gun control, President Trump's plans for border security, and simply President Trump's presidency as a whole. Due to many recent school shootings, gun control has become one of the biggest topics argued over in America. Many movements have formed, such as March for Our Lives, and many individuals have taken their stance on gun control.
Of anything, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of a revolution, and this revolution is going to require every single American getting out and becoming politically active. I hope my speech was moving, but what I care a lot more about is people take it to heart and realize that this is not a Democrat, this is not a Republican issue. This is an American issue that we must work together as Americans to solve.
I recently caught up with well-known student Zach Debb to see if he feels the debate over gun control has hit home here at Hill.
Alright, so gun control is definitely one of the hottest topics right now in America, and I just want to know if this topic has impacted you in any way. You feel like the divide here at school is compared to like on a national standpoint?
Yeah, I definitely feel a divide here at Hill and national standpoint as well, but being a gun owner myself, I feel like I shouldn't talk about that around here around Hill, because I know a lot of people have strong feelings about that, and I don't want to start an argument or anything like that. But I also feel like we have a right to own guns.
Do you feel like people would judge you different knowing this about you? I mean, I know you're a pretty nice kid. Everyone really likes you. You're always holding the door for everybody. Do you think people just look at you different if they knew your standpoint on guns?
I don't know if they would, but I definitely feel like if they knew I do not agree with gun control, I think they would definitely look at me different. That's how I feel, at least. But I don't know. I don't really speak up about it a lot. So
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Zach.
No problem.
The next topic I wanted to discuss was President Trump's plan for border security. He first announced his idea for the wall in 2015 when he first announced he was running for president.
We're going to have strong, incredible borders, and people are going to come into our country, but they're going to come into our country legally. They're going to come in legally. We're going to build a wall. It's going to be built.
Whether you support the wall or totally disagree with it, there's bound to be backlash from people opposing your ideas. I recently caught up with Alex Tillman, the vice president of YRC, where he accounts that he received some backlash for aligning his ideas with President Trump.
Just because you are the vice president of YRC, do you think people will make false assumptions about you just because of a notion of what your political party stands for?
I think there's less of that, but I know at least for my sister, she was like, "Oh, Alex, why?" She's had experiences where people come to her and be like, "Oh, you're a Republican because your brother's in the YRC. I mean, you're like a racist," and that's happened before to her, and I think that's extremely insensitive, rude, uncalled for, has no backing, no grounding to that. They don't know her, and making an assumption on her based off the assumption they're making about me is just despicable and rude.
We certainly live in a time of disagreement. Now that we've heard from two individuals, I thought it was essential to hear from an SGA leader to get his or her opinion on this divide on our campus. I interviewed Vice President Reed Bauer.
That just in general, people, certain groups, I would say, and I try not to hang out with them, but they are so adamant about their political ideology that they won't even consider even being friends with people who are on the opposite side. Like, I feel like, you know, we're in high school. You shouldn't really put your political, like, opinions over the opportunity to just meet new people and to just hang out and have fun in high school, you know? So,
All right. Thanks, Reed.
yep, no problem.
We need to work together to return unity to Hill. I don't know how it will be possible, but we have to find a way. Students have to work together and forget their political differences to become the family boarding school once again. Thank you for listening, and good night. On the next segment, we will bring students on to discuss what they think we can do to return unity to this campus.